today we got the Rlaarlo XTS F10L Carbon Fiber Edition. This is my first Rlaarlo. It's a newer company. I've seen some reviews of their other cars. They seem very intriguing. Very well optioned for the price. Carbon Fiber Edition comes with a 3650 brushless motor, 3300 kV, 65 amp ESC, can run 2 and 3S. Suspension feels amazing. Looks pretty cool. Ford Fiesta rally car. It's not licensed. Rlaarlo on the front, not a Ford emblem. Came with a bunch of extra stickers. I added the Monster Energy rip-off logos. Break up the body a little bit more. I think it looks really cool. Has working lights front and rear. Test those out when we get out on the road. Alright, here's a clip of me from the future. I forgot to show how the lights work in the video. So it has turn signals. Front and rear. Alright, you got channel 4 on your receiver. You press this once. You got low beams. 2 times high beams. 3 times turns it off. If you press it twice fast, it flashes the brights. Overtake mode. It has tail lights. On the throttle, when you let off, you get lights out of the exhaust. Brake lights also come on. Also have reverse lights. Well, I'm supposed to be able to turn on hazards, but following the instructions in the owner's manual, it doesn't seem to be working. There's also something called steering sync switch. I don't know if that maybe turns off the turn signals. That would be kind of cool. Not a big fan of the turn signals. Don't think they're very necessary for a rally car that would be driving through a rally stage. Wouldn't be using the turn signals. Metal chassis. Kind of fake carbon plastic side. Has a clipless body. You got these tabs on the side. And this tab in the front. And it lifts up and tilts back. So you got your brushless motor with heatsink and fan. It has 2 options for receiver boxes. Everything is in the front one factory. Servo mounted under the receiver box in the front. Your 65 amp ESC with heatsink and fan. Uses an XT60 connector for the battery. Got your battery tray. Came with a 2200 milliamp 3S battery. Got alloy shock towers. Shocks are very smooth. Threaded bodies. All adjustable steering links. Sway bars front and rear. It has metal gears. 3 differentials, front, center, and rear. It has this extra plate. You can mount an ESC up here. Put in a bigger battery if you wanted. I'll probably be mounting my GPS there. Nice place to keep it safe. For the carbon fiber version, it looks like you get these carbon fiber chassis rails. And you get these carbon fiber plates on the arms. Got your light controller mounted on the underside of the body for your headlights and taillights. Comes with a pretty good receiver. It's a Dumbo RC knockoff. through Rlaarlo. Got all your steering rate, trim, dip switches, channel 5 for a gyro. This does have a gyro. Alright, I think it's time we get outside and take it for a rip. Alright, we got the Rlaarlo out for its first drive. Steering seems adequate. We're on 3S, the battery it came with. It is about 32 degrees out today. A little cold. Still on the stock pinion gear. It does have an optional high-speed pinion it came with. Alright, let's see how it drives. Cool watching the suspension. Brakes are good. She cooks. It was raining all day yesterday, so there's some puddles around, but at least it washed the salt off the pavement. Oh, you can see the lights from the exhaust. That's kind of cool. Let's get a high-speed rip in. Get lined up. This thing handles awesome. See what we got. $38 miles an hour. Really good for the stock pinion. Cold day, probably do 40 on a warm day. This thing's a blast. It handles awesome. Let's try hitting up some more places. Try it on different surfaces. Got a little dirt and mud in there. Not too bad, but it was a fairly clean pavement surface. Probably going to be really bad on any dirt or mud. All right, out at the skate park. Not really going to be doing much bashing here. More or less sliding around on the smooth concrete. Really fun surface for it. All right, let's have some fun. Right as I say, I'm not hitting ramps. All right, tempting fate enough here.
maybe let's go try and find a little dirt. Well, I think I might skip the dirt and mud today. Rained all day yesterday. I was hoping some of it would dry out by today, but it's just a swamp. I'm not looking to clean it up that much. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the turn signals. I mean, you wouldn't be using them when you're drifting around, rallying through a course. Try it on a little bit of grass. It is a swamp though. Oops. Got a rock stuck in there for a second. I'm definitely going to be spending some time cleaning this up. And low voltage. All right, so this car is a blast. Very impressed with Rlaarlo. This thing handles awesome, drifts around amazing, goes where you point it. Very smooth suspension, body looks amazing. Really can't go wrong. Great deal for the price. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for some other cars from Rlaarlo. Might be testing more in the future. Really impressed with this one. All right, thanks for watching.